YouTube has now gone to war with VTubers. In a story that many viewers have asked us to cover, we are now taking a look at YouTube's most recent practices of removing subscribers from VTuber accounts, or perhaps more specifically, VTuber accounts associated to agencies. As today, we are not only looking at just FaZe Connect, as well as CyberLive, two recent startup VTuber agencies, but as well as Nijisanji Korea, and yes, HoloLive English. FaZe Connect has now announced that second generation auditions are open, running all the way until Halloween on October 31st, along with CyberLive announcing that their own Generation 2 auditions are now open until September 17th, having now also announced that one of their members, Kaneko Lumi, has merchandise such as shirts, hoodies, playmats, and pens on sale until September 9th. But the real connection between all of these agencies began when we look at Nijisanji Korea, who had recently revealed their 6th wave members, who are all preparing for their September 1st debut. And for more on this now, we turn to our janitor turned intern, ID. Okay, I was never a janitor, that's a lie, but what is true is that we have new Nijisanji Korea members, including here Koyami, seen here pixelized, and this artwork from Pixel Art Cat, and had recently posted to Twitter, "Give me back my 1,000 subscribers," showing here that their milestone of hitting the 1K subscriber mark before debut has now been adjusted down by YouTube to just over 500 subscribers. Koyami would later tweet out in multiple languages, "I'd appreciate it if you subscribe again," with fellow Gen member Nasera, quote, retweeting this issue and also saying, "Where are all of you? It's lonely," along with fellow 6th Gen member Hayun tweeting out, "The 6th generation members have lost their YouTube subscribers." As lastly with Nijisanji Korea, we also look at 6th wave member Leon, seen here getting in on this flexible meme that we will be speaking on another day, thanks here to Hanma, but with Leon going to tweet this crying illustration saying, "Excuse me, but half of my YouTube subscribers have disappeared. I'm sorry." The reasonings for the loss of these subscribers has been highly speculated, now more than ever due to the introduction of HoloLive English's Gen 2 members, the Holo Council. And so for more on this subject from a data standpoint, we turn to this Holo tracker located at trackholo.live, a site that has been tracking all of the HoloLive members' subscription numbers. And as you can see, most all of these members have been running at similar growth rates, if not similar numbers, outside of the one anomaly line that is in blue, that of course representing the Galgura of HoloLive English, whose subscriber numbers here can be seen all the way back to her debut, seen here experiencing a very healthy growth rate in the weeks following. But let's now take a look at a newer data set, that being Iris, who debuted this July 11th and is represented in this data set, once again illustrated by this very healthy growth rate. The issue, however, comes into stark contrast once we take a look at Tsukomo Sana, one of the 5 members of HoloLive English Gen 2, who had debuted last week and is represented in this very odd data set, hitting 108,000 subscribers in her first 2 days, being cut down to 40,000 subscribers 2 days after, and then hitting 170,000 subscribers 2 days after her debut, only then to have her numbers slashed down to 105,000 the very next day. And the story is effectively the same for all of her gen mates, including even Oro Crony, who currently has twice as many subscribers at this time, seen here experiencing the very same drops on the very same days. So what has caused YouTube to filter out these subscribers? Well, a number of speculations have been put forward, such as subscriptions that came from traffic outside of YouTube, more specifically from Twitter, have been drastically cut down, with another speculation being that YouTube has noticed that multiple subscriptions are being made to entire groups, so that users that may subscribe to 5 members all at once on a single page such as this are being purged from the subscriber counts of these VTubers. An issue that would not have affected Iris, as she had debuted debuted alone as a V-singer, but had more recently affected members of both FaZe Connect as well as CyberLive, who, like Niji Sanji Korea and HoloLive English, revealed and debuted their members very closely next to one another, leading YouTube to see users subscribing to multiple accounts within only a matter of seconds, potentially raising red flags with new rules implemented by YouTube itself. Now, YouTube has maintained that they have never unsubbed users from channels, which may lead into other speculation that that is still technically true, as it is possible a number of these users are still perfectly subscribed to all of these channels, but are simply not being counted toward the total subscription count. This, of course, further bringing into question the value of the subscriber count number, as here at Things VTubers Say have personally seen other VTuber channels with 4 times the followers on Twitter and even 4 times the amount of subscribers on YouTube still register less total views than this channel, even when they have a similar number of videos published, potentially meaning the subscription number is not the most important stat, or that our subscribers are very, very cool people who continue to watch us, or maybe even both reasons are true. While we can certainly hope that YouTube is not actually unsubscribing users from channels, and please feel free to comment below if that has happened to you, it has still been a very fun week for HoloLive English Gen 2, as today we checked back in with Sana, seen here receiving a specialized controller by the Dokuru Deluxe in full detail with character markings, along with being earlier called out as a simp by the Kureji Ali of HoloLive Indonesia, a moment of takes one to know one, as evidenced here by Sana claiming a wife out of Crony, triggering series to become a little bit yandere, and then with Sana trying to patch it all up with "but see, I didn't replace my wallpaper." And further bending space around here, we have this artwork coming in from Wesley, giving us the theory of relativity alongside this constellation version, as Nabi at Nagoya Nabi gave us this Sana with the earth in the palm of her hands, and receiving a "wow sugoi" from HoloLive English's Amelia Watson, as artist Viragami presented this highly detailed work entitled Space. Iwaria once again tweeted out a retro picture, this time being of Sailor Sana, along with Ni delivering up this Tsukumo big cute Sana, and Tokino Noa lastly shared this illustration saying, "Let's land on the Earth." Resident artist of HoloLive English Gen 1, Ninama Inanis, was on hand with this "Thoughts that keep me up at night." Is Sana holding a floating Cheetos in a globe? What flavor is it? Leading user Nashi to go on and create this animation simply entitled Gummy. And here later we had this follow-up animation simply entitled Deal. It had been speculated before the debut, but here we had the confirmation that this particular illustration, which was seen at the end of the character reveal trailer for HoloLive English Council, had indeed been illustrated by one of the members of the council, that now being confirmed as coming by way of Tsukumo Sana, and now available to buy as a tapestry on geekjack.net, with Sana replying with a cheeky eh, as well as receiving a strong round of applause by fellow HoloLive Japan member Shirakami Fubuki. And also HoloLive Japan member Momozuzu Nene had reached out in English to Sana, asking if Sana's pants are transparent and if she is showing them off to Nene, with Sana then provocatively offering a closer look. The members of Holo Council during their last council meeting had also played a game of Gartic Phone, with this animated version of Sana being tweeted out by herself saying, "This is my treasure. Thank you for coming to our collab. Anyone for Galactic Volleyball in the far future." And yes, the members of the council are receiving loads of group artwork as well, such as this pixelized Pokemon piece coming from Aki Lin. Lily is asleep at Kukinyan, seen here compiling all of her creations for the group, including the correct size differences, as well as Pokey at Pokey Pokums, wonderfully capturing the personalities of these 5 and saying, "The council will now decide your fate." Sana would finish up her debut night with "We did it, Holo Council," having earlier said after her debut, "There's so many messages I don't know where to start," then receiving congratulations from her character illustrator Paco at Paco-san, as well as from both V Shoujo's was Iron Mouse and Silverveil, who later also went on to say everyone's debuts have been amazing, super inspiring, and they're also cute. I love them so much. Along with Fumiko Hoshi stating all the debuts have been fire so far, I feel blessed to be alive right now. And Kuroba Plant echoing the thoughts of many of us, saying all I did today was simp for VTubers. Nice. And speaking of simps, here we also have Ollie's reaction saying, my sweet Kohais did a great job debuting. Just power watched everyone and I can't be a prouder senpai. With Anya Melfisa excusing her simping earlier in the day, saying, oh wow, damn, my Twitter got hacked. Sorry guys. Along with HoloLive English's Mori Calliope stating, I love all of them, and later congratulating Holo Council with seriously well done to all my cute Kohai. All incredibly entertaining and fantastic beings all around. I cannot wait to see how their futures progress. And HoloEN Takanashi Kiara was also on hand saying, wow, 5 debuts are done. Very exciting. Welcome girls to HoloLive English. I hope you all enjoy it here and I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. With Ina adding, so proud of everyone. Galgura tweeting out, I'm so proud of Holo Council. Watched each of you start to end and smiled the entire time. As lastly, Amelia would go on to say, nice job Council. They've all put in so much work and preparation. Debuting can be super stressful, nerve-wracking, and exciting. Let's keep giving them all of our love. You guys have been showing so much support. Let's keep it up. Welcome to the team. And our final reaction to Holo Council comes from Lyrica, saying HoloEN 2 is powerful. Along with this VTuber's character illustrator hopping on in with this trend for this talent that only has 7 days left until graduation, having this past weekend streamed their last stream on Twitch, saying Twitch has always been my happy place. I didn't cry even one bit because I was having so much fun with everyone. Thank you everyone for spending my last stream on Twitch with me. As once again, her final day will be on her YouTube channel this coming September 4th, as Lyrica has now posted her final schedule, saying, thank you guys for everything. Here's my final schedule before I hide from IRS because of tax evasion. I might cry multiple times this week. I hope that's okay. And that is now all for this episode. As always, please feel free to share your comments below. We are looking to see if anyone has had any evidence of being unsubbed from YouTube channels. And if you like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. So as always, we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.